Shout out to Money Brown, man. Earnest Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. We got the legendary Floyd Money Mayweather. We all know the 5-division world champion, arguably the greatest fighter of all time, the king of pay-per-view, turned promoter. Then we have Terance T-Boy Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have the legendary Bob Arum, the top-ranked promoter who's been promoting over 60 years, who's seen some of everybody inside that square circle. But now we all know that Terance Boy Crawford is going out there and he's suing Bob Arum for racial, bias, as he would say. He felt like Bob Arum held him back for being great inside the square circle. He felt like Bob Arum didn't give him the fights that he thought he deserved, right? He felt like Bob Arum didn't really pay attention to his career and didn't promote him the way that he felt like he should have been promoted while going through a 10-year relationship with Top Rank from 2011 to 2021. Now he's a free agent, right? He want to voice his opinion, and he's taking Bob to court trying to sue for $10 million because he felt like that's the money he's been, gypped out of, or we can say robbed out of, and, the big fights that he didn't get. But we all know the reasons why he's trying to use these things because of what happened to Floyd Money Mayweather back in the days, what happened to Oscar De La Hoya, Mikey Garcia, Andy Ruiz, and so on and so on. But the main issue he's trying to use is Floyd Money Mayweather. And we all know the issue with Floyd Money Mayweather and Bob Arum. Floyd Mayweather, went through a stretch under Bob Arum where he felt like Bob Arum paid him no attention, and Bob Arum didn't know how to promote black fighters, and then didn't know how to break through. After Floyd said he gave Bob Arum all, the instructions in the world on how to promote him, being a black fighter under top-ranked promotion. But Floyd said he didn't pay no attention to it. He didn't want to do nothing, to help his career go forward. And he had him in a situation where he wanted to fight certain fighters, and he wouldn't give Floyd none of the fights. So what did Floyd do? Floyd did what anybody should do. He bought his way up out of the contract with Bob Arum. He linked up with Al Heyman, and he made over $1 billion in the sport of boxing alone. $1 billion in the sport of boxing alone. Now, Terance Boy Crawford, he could have done the same thing early on in his career, but he didn't do that. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't do that. What he did was he signed back with Top Rank, right? And my thing is, Terance Crawford should have stepped up to the plate. He should have been a man about the situation, and he should have called Bob Arum out when he was under the contract, not at the end of the contract. So now, when you come out and you say, oh, well, the same thing happened to Floyd Money Mayweather. He didn't show Floyd no love. He didn't do this for Floyd. He didn't do that for Floyd. They show racial discrimination against the black fighters at Top Rank, things of this nature. Maybe you can be right. Maybe you can be right. But you dealt with it. You understand what I'm saying? You dealt with it instead of opening up your mouth when everybody was saying Bob Arum was doing you wrong or doing you dirty. You made him look like a saint. You didn't challenge him on nothing. Nothing. Even the Pacquiao situation. Now with Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd wanted to sign you. He wanted to sign you. But you turned him down. I say Floyd wanted to sign you to the money team. But you turned him down. Right? And not saying we don't know what your career could have been under Floyd Money Mayweather. We don't know these things. But you think Floyd Money Mayweather is going to show you sympathy? Even though right now he still want to work with you. He said if you're not on the Top Rank and things of that nature, he'll work with you right now, right? But you think Floyd Money didn't look at you and say that you was a jackass, Jimmy, for signing with Bob Arum? You think Floyd Mayweather didn't say these things about you, right? He gave you all the credit in the world as a hell of a fighter. But when he wanted to sign you and you turned him down, bro, right? You think he didn't call you all the names in the book? Huh? You think he didn't? You better think again, Mr. Postman. You better think again because Floyd Mayweather already knew what Bob Arum was about. He sat up there and he told you out his own mouth that Bob Arum don't know how to promote black fighters, that he don't care about black fighters. Out of his mouth. Out of Floyd's mouth. The man you look up to. You dig what I'm saying? The man you look up to. You know, you wanted to reach those heights of Floyd Money Mayweather. And you're a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. Not saying you couldn't reach those heights. Hell of a skill set on you, bro. Right? But you don't open up your mouth and promote yourself. You don't like to do nothing for yourself when it comes to promoting Terance Bud Crawford. And credit, when you have a promoter, yes, the promoter job is to promote you. That's the promoter's job. But the promoter's job is to promote you when you have a fight. You understand what I'm saying? His job is to promote you when you sign your name on that dotted line on that contract. You dig? It's your job to make yourself a hotter commodity. You dig? It's your job to do that. You can put yourself out there as well. It's things you can do to make yourself a bigger star. You have to want it for yourself as well. Right? Now, you know Bob Arum was an 80-year-old man when you signed to him. You know he was old as hell. Old as fucking dirt. So you know Bob Arum is not fit to campaign all around the fucking country to promote Terance Bud Crawford. You know that. You know it. You feel me? So it's your job to say, you know what? I know this man can only do so much. Let me get out here and do what I got to do to make myself hot as well. You know, if you want to be that type of star and a pay-per-view star and things of that nature, it's going to take more than you just having a promoter to be a pay-per-view star. Period. It's going to take more than having a fucking promoter to be a pay-per-view star. Floyd Mayweather was a pay-per-view star because he did what? He got out there on his own. He gave the people his lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Fresh, fly, flamboyant. Showing us the house, showing us the cars, showing us the jewelry and the clothes and all that shit. You dig? Manny Pacquiao was a pay-per-view star because he was knocking motherfuckers out, running through motherfuckers, and he had somebody like Floyd Mayweather who everybody thought that he was going to beat his ass. You know? But Manny Pacquiao got into the ring, he was excited, knocking your ass out, sending you here, sending you there. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to challenge you with. You got Earl the True Spence Jr. Don't get me wrong. You got Earl the True Spence Jr. That's one of your biggest fights in your career, right? But you got to do more than just sit around and when you got a fight coming up, you know, show yourself to the people and things of that nature, bro. So if you wanted to be a bigger star and you felt like, oh, Bob Arum didn't promote me enough to make me a bigger star, you should have did some of that shit yourself, bro. You have to put the groundwork in, homie. And part of that come with media. Something that you don't like to do. You dig? And when it comes to Floyd Money Mayweather, he loves the media. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, he always says, as long as they talking about you. As long as they talking about you. So Floyd Mayweather looking at this situation like, well, I told you so, kid. I told y'all not to go fuck with Bob Arum. I told y'all not to do this. I told y'all not to do that. But y'all want to be hard-headed. Y'all wouldn't have did it anyway. You dig? Y'all wouldn't have done it anyway. So, of course, he's going to work with you right now because there's something out there for him. You dig? The Earl Spence fight is out there. The Earl Spence fight is out there. And he's right there with PBC. And he know he can put his hands in a cookie jar and get him something about that deal. The biggest fight in boxing, arguably in 2022. You dig? Terance Bud Crawford versus Earl the True Spence Jr., the biggest fight in boxing. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir, Bob. You dig? So when I look at that situation, of course he's going to talk good things about you. Of course he's going to say you're the number one pound-for-pound fighter. Of course he's going to say you need to be talked about more because he know he can promote you. He know he got the skills to do that. You know what I mean? So if you come and sign with him, hey, he can make the Earl Spence fight happen. He got good ties with Al Heyman. Fuck good, great ties with Al Heyman. I know what people saying, Floyd, Al Heyman beefing over this little money and that. Man, they ain't beefing over no money. Don't believe that shit. Don't believe it. Floyd got great ties with Al Heyman. And if Floyd wants to get Terance Bud Crawford under the TMT promotion banner, oh, you best believe he's shooting for the Earl Spence and Bud Crawford fight. You best believe. That's one of the main reasons he want to deal with Bud Crawford right now, because of the Earl Spence and Terance Bud Crawford fight. He know that fight gross money. He know that fight gross money. That's the reason Bob Arum was really holding on to Terance Bud Crawford, because he felt like the Terance Bud Crawford and Earl Spence fight was going to recuperate the money that he thought he lost on Terance Bud Crawford. I ain't going to say that he thought he lost, that he said he lost on Terance Bud Crawford. Let me rephrase that. Bob Arum knew that the Earl Spence and the Terance Bud Crawford fight would help him recuperate the money that he says he lost on Bud Crawford, and that's $20 million. That's $20 million. You feel what I'm saying? If not, get some of that money back. Put some of that money back in the bank, Jack. You feel me? So Floyd Mayweather looking at you right now and Bud saying, you know what? I told you about this cat. You decided to go with him. You decided to sign back with him. You was a hot commodity. I wanted you under the TMT banner. You turned me down. Let's see if you come to me now. Let's see if you come to me now. You dig? So he's gonna roast you. That's for sure. He's gonna roast you. You dig? And now you brought up his case, saying trying to use Floyd Mayweather situation for you to win inside that courtroom. I hope you don't think Floyd Mayweather go come and sit inside that courtroom and help you out, my brother, because he's not. Floyd Mayweather is not coming to sit inside no courtroom to say that Bob Arum did him a certain type of way to help you win your lawsuit. He's not going to do that, but what he will do is extend the olive branch for you to come and sign the TMT promotion. He will tell you he can promote you and get you the money that you're looking for. He will tell you those type of things, but he's not fit to accept the olive branch to come and sit inside the courtroom and go at Bob Arum to try to get you to win your court case. It's just not going to happen, in my opinion. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, I'm going to say this. If you don't want to promote yourself, go sign with Floyd Money Mayweather. Go sign with him. I feel like that fight, he can help you get Errol Spence, right? I feel like he can help you get the big fight with Errol Spence. I think that's the fight you want, right? The big money fight that you need going out the door, you know, and he can put you in the front. He can put you in the front. Floyd can talk. You know what I mean? He can talk. So if you don't like doing all the talking in the world, then go ahead and side with TMT. I think, you know, you have limited options right now anyway with suing Bob Arum, saying things about Al Heyman. We seen Eddie Hearn say he don't want you. So your options are very limited right now unless you're going to make your own promotion company where it don't look like you want to do that. So I think the best fit for Terance Crawford is to go sign with Floyd Money Mayweather. Go ahead, let him finish out your career, however many fights you got left, and ride off into the sunset, bro. Ride off into the sunset. But first, you best believe Floyd Money Mayweather was grilling your ass, saying, why would you sign back with Bob Arum instead of coming to sign with him, bro? And you put yourself in this position, you know, and you got to deal with it, bro. You got to deal with it. Because we all know what signing back with Top Rank meant for Terance Bud Crawford. And Bud Crawford got exactly what he's supposed to get signing back with Top Rank, bro. At the end of the day, you and Bo Mac did it to yourself. So be a man, take accountability, move on with your career, and I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. You still got big fights out there to make good money off of it? Don't blow it, bro. Don't blow it. Go out there, get the Keith Thurman, the Errol Spence, the Ugas fights. Those fights are out there for you. You dig what I'm saying? Go make those fights happen, man, and just go into the Hall of Fame at the end of the day. I wish you nothing but the best. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Anybody safe in these streets? Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHoughton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.